Hey everyone, thanks for tuning back in to mattsteinwede.com. I've got Logan in the back, we're just heading down to surf comp. Just thought I'd do a video on this. Quite often we think about how to generate bigger results. How do we achieve more? How do we take ourselves from 3 a month to 5 a month to 10 a month? How do we do that? I tell you, I reckon achievement is a lot to do with your emotional set point. So how you're feeling, how you're feeling is what you attract, and I've mentioned that on other videos, but this is the thing. Commitment to your standards create an increased confidence and an increased expectation, and you 100% get what you expect. So if you create a plan, and you might want to do 30 prospecting calls a day, you might want to call 10 buyers, you might want to do a couple of CMAs, whatever it may be, whatever your plan is, if you commit to it and stick to it, your expectation increases. And what happens then? When you have an increased expectation, you attract better things into your life. You attract the results, the opportunities into your life. But unless you meet those standards first, and unless you constantly work on yourself and work on achieving those little things each and every day, your expectation doesn't increase. Because even though you might think, oh, I'd like to achieve 5 sales a month, and you're not there at the moment, if you're not doing the work up front and you're not doing and you're not working on yourself to take yourself to that place first, you won't truly believe it. If you look at these people that do well in this industry and they achieve consistent results, because they've put in not only the consistent work, but they also have a consistent expectation of where they operate, the results that they should be achieving. And that's a massive part of it. You pretty much get what you expect. So where you're at the moment, think about it. If you're not exactly where you'd like to be, or the results aren't what you would like, have you been consistent in your commitment previous to this? And if you haven't, what's your plan? And then how are you going to remain consistent to this commitment? Or how are you going to remain consistently committed to the plan that you've set? So we only let ourselves down if we're not achieving what we want to achieve. So really, get real. I think get real with where you're at and think about it. What have you done previously to reflect the results that you're achieving right now? If you're doing really well, so let's say you're selling 10 properties a month and you're doing extraordinarily well, what are you doing to maintain that? Because it's a similar situation. You might be on a run where you're achieving a lot of sales and or a lot of listings are coming in, good things are going on. Are you keeping up the small things that are going to allow you to remain consistent, so the results keep consistently flowing? That's really what it comes down to. It all comes down to the plan, the commitment, the action, the expectation, and then the results. When I say the expectation, that's what grows alongside the momentum that you're building. And once that happens, you sort of operate in that part, or you sort of operate there all the time. And that's sort of what high performers do. They've taken themselves to that point, and they consistently do those things that count, and their expectation is that they should be operating around there. And if it doesn't, they don't always stay there, but they always take themselves back there in one way, shape or form. They're always moving to that place, and sometimes beyond again. So just a little video on consistency and commitment, expectation, and thought I'd just do a quick one now as we're driving down to the surf comp. Alright, question of the day. What do you think is the #1 thing of every day to do that will help you build consistency? What do you think it is? Love, no. Thanks for tuning in. I love hearing from everybody on this site, and I love everyone's contribution. Thanks so much. And as always, thanks for helping make this real estate world a much better place. See you on the next video.